was getting all of you. I was there when...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Naz Reid. Kobe White is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Hits another look. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. It's White on the wing. No good from outside. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Beverly.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
Reed kicks to White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lopez, a screen on White. Down low. And that one's good by Lopez.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right side, Williams. Pass to White. Over Lillard. And the Bulls with another miss. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Edwards passes to LaVine. Good D by Lopez.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Pass to White. Out to Edwards. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. Lillard with the rebound. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind. A step slower out there all game.
Now Reed after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Beasley's checked in for Milwaukee. Edwards. And another miss by Chicago.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. Williams, a screen on Lillard. They need this. A rebound by the Bucks. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lillard outside. And the Bucks miss again.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it's White missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Lillard, a screen on Williams. Beasley against Williams. Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 9. Now, here's Ball. No scoring in this one. Lopez with the steal. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Ball. And he knocks down the jumper.
Ball likes that pick and roll action now. He's excellent at running. He's got a lot of experience doing it. He knows when to pass it or when to take the shot himself.
Lopez, a screen on Ball. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. No good on the three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's really good focus by Levine, making sure the concentration was there so the shot goes even as he's bumped.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Zach Levine. Stolen by Reed. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Levine. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Zach Levine.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
For three, Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Edwards. Torrey Craig is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Ball, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Milwaukee leading by 6. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Portis. Now Connaughton. Back to Portis. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Beasley with a clean look. Offline with his 3. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And and they proved it that game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Now, here's Portis. Back to Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Pat Connaughton.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Gallinari, a screen on ball. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And White kicks to Reed. Beyond the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. Bucks leading by 6. Middleton outside. 2 points. That one goes. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
There's a good screen. Ball. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Beverly. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Gallinari. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Chris Middleton. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Lonzo Ball.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Crowder finds Lillard. 1:53 left in the second quarter. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. For 3, Williams. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Shoots from the baseline, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, White. Will it go? That shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Crowder. They set the pick. Edwards kicks to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Puts it up. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Edwards against Beverly. Over to the wing. Lopez inside. Guarded by Reed. Lopez, no luck. Now Levine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Edwards looking it over. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Takes it from 10, and it's Lillard missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Chicago Bulls. We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those wings. Oh, you talking about the game or the wings? Anyway, I like the wings we had in the back.
Yeah, I like the hummus. The hummus was pretty good.
That sauce was on point.
Ooh, yes, it was.
You know, I actually was talking about the game. Why's it always got to be about food with you two? And fellas, back to our game now. We have to talk about Lillard's performance in the first half.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust, and he keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let him get into rhythm. Big mistake. He can go all night. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Patrick Beverley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Lillard with a screen for Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Lopez a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Poked loose.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
White with it. He's picked up by Lopez. For 3, Edwards. And the Bulls another 3. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Launches a 3. Goes back up. Reed misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Beverly dishes to Giannis. Six on the shot clock. Nobody near Lillard. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 to add to his tally. He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Beverly against White. Beverly looking around. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. The 3-pointer no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
The pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. LaVine inside the three-point line. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And Williams is right there.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Milwaukee in the lead. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. White's got 5 points so far.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Beverly with a screen on Williams. And they get it. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And the Bulls making a change also. Robinson's checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the Bucks. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Williams. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Milwaukee, a few slots below them.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore. But clearly, this is an elite team.
Without question. I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized. This is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
White with it, now guarded by Middleton. There's LaVine at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Middleton, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Middleton's got his second bucket.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
Ball kicks to Reid. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Reeves got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Bulls leading by 5. LaVine finds Reid. They set the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. LaVine can't hit. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Beasley for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Chicago calls timeout. And some changes here for the Bucks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in for Lillard. Chicago also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Reid. Alex Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. Inside, Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Green with the ball. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Bulls out front, leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team.
We can't do it on our own.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. Dosunmu is out there with ball. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Ball no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Passes to Portis. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Beasley the pass to Lillard. Right wing. There's Portis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
The size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And another miss by Chicago. Bucks trail by 3. Gallinari down low. Robinson on him. Gallinari kicks to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Easily in the post. Defended by Caruso. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks.
And again for 3.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the career list. Green, the screen, launches it. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Beasley dishes to Lillard. Over to the left wing. Robinson against Portis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's Beverly missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Gallinari. Takes a 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gallinari. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Beasley. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Williams comes in for Javonte Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
LaVine inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Giannis against Williams. Giannis kicks to Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line, Ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that LaVine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Down low, inside, Giannis taps it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's White. It's a hand on it. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Lillard drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 22.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Here's LaVine. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called for Bucks. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez, a screen on Ball. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
High stakes moment, but Dame is a high percentage free throw shooter. He knows he's got this. Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Outside Williams for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, we almost expect him to still bury those.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. On the wing, LaVine, defended by Middleton.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, LaVine stepping up when it counts.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off. and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's check in with thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.